Early voting in the Tennessee primary, just a few days away. Candidates are making a strong push for why they feel they deserve your vote. News 4's Caresse Jackman spoke with the candidates running for the 5th Congressional District seat. She joins us now live with where they stand on some important issues here, Caresse.
Yeah, that's right, Tracy. We have right now 3 Democratic candidates running in that primary. We have incumbent Jim Cooper, we have attorney Keita Haynes, and we have musician and small business owner Joshua Rollins. All of them come from different personalities, but they have one thing in common. They want your vote. When it comes to issues affecting our nation in Middle Tennessee, these 3 Democratic candidates running for District 5 each have their own visions and solutions. One major issue each candidate spoke passionately about: the racial tensions, police, and criminal justice reform.
I'm a huge supporter of restorative justice programs, and I believe that we should hire police officers not just out of the military, but also out of our social services, chaplains, ministers, and folks who are experts in de-escalation.
Well, if defunding police means taking the police budget to zero, that's not a good idea. What we need to do is restructure policing so that officers are hired to really try to de-escalate violence and not militarize the police force as it's been too often in the past.
Those funds need to be taken from police and need to be reallocated, into other areas. So we need to reimagine what policing looks like for us and what policing looks like for our community. And I think that the people that are closest to the problems are the ones that are closest to the solutions.
The candidates also discussed with News 4 the ripple effects of the pandemic, the economy, and the desperate need for quality health care.
I appreciate the work that Congress has done around, COVID-19 and, in the CARES Act. But, let's just be real here. $1,200 and even an additional $500 for your kids. What is that really covering for those of us here in Nashville?
The candidates discussed the tragic death of Darius Settles, a 30-year-old husband and father, and the youngest person to die from COVID-19 in Nashville, who couldn't afford health insurance.
We should have expanded Medicaid under the Affordable Care Act, but our state legislature has stubbornly refused to do that. We really have to force our state legislators to accept the federal aid so that we can have health insurance coverage for all Tennesseans, for all Americans.
Universal health care access. My plan for universal health care is a free public option, which will cover the 30 million people who are currently not covered, while folks who are still comfortable with their private insurance providers can stay with it, and we need to make that market more robust.
Now, of course, we couldn't fit everything we talked about in this broadcast, but we do have the full interviews with all 3 candidates online. Just go to WSMV.com. Tracy, Lauren?
Caresse Jackman tonight. Thank you.